Hey, everybody. Hi. I am Sheena Kelly, also known as Kelly Dante, and we are here today on our Give and Grow Elevating Entrepreneurs, and we welcome you. Yay! And today, I just have to say, the reason I am here is because it's a miracle, actually. I found this product called ASEA. I could not find a way with my body kind of tweaked where I couldn't walk, paralyzed, and all these things, just could not move for 8 years, was in and out of wheelchairs, told by doctors, we can't do anything for you because you just worked on your out too much. I was an Olympic athlete, like not Olympic, but in the Gatorade Classics, and competed from 15 to 25. And at 25, I was hurt, could not really compete or do anything, and had problems walking. And the past 8 years, I've had 8 surgeries on my feet, and they haven't helped. It's been really, really a struggle for me. And I kind of decided, well, I'm just going to be on the couch, like my doctor said, and be an old person. But then I met somebody who saw me, and he said, hey, why don't you try this? And why don't you tell us what this is? ASEA, Dr. Dave Silverman. Do you mind?
Sure,
I'm putting you on the
absolutely.
spot since you're part of the reason I'm here.
No, I'm happy that you found out about this. I mean, it's by fate that people find out this exists. By
Why
a
is
friend,
that?
by
Why
a
is that?
friend
Why is
or
it fake?
someone, by a friend or someone that they meet or know. But anyway, my background is podiatry and foot surgery, ironically, and I am not the person that operated on your feet. Yeah, so don't blame me; it didn't work. But I was board certified in foot surgery, and I own my own office. I live outside of Washington, D.C. 10 years ago, I was introduced to this by a dear friend who brought it to me, and she had told me what had happened to you with her mother, wasn't using a walker anymore for her joint problems, wasn't using oxygen anymore for a breathing problem. And she showed me the issue on her elbow, skin issue was gone. So she had my attention only because my dad was ill. My dad had a pretty grave issue, something that no one ever wants to hear they have. And so that was my reason for looking into this product, and it is very unique. It's called redox signaling molecules.
What
Is
is?
is
What
the
is? What
technology?
is? That's what it is?
So it is redox signaling molecules, and there are textbooks on this. But the product is called ASEA, and what you drank and drink is a redox cell signaling supplement. So when you ask what it
What's in
is,
it? What's in it?
right. So when you ask what it is and what's in it, it's made from saline, literally made from salt and water, but it's not salt and water anymore. It's reductants and oxidants, which are called redox molecules. So when you ask what is it, it's something that our cells make. You make it now, I make it. Every person watching this live or recorded is making it in their cells, in their mitochondria. And you can just go to pubmed.gov and put in, that's our nation's library of medicine, put in redox signaling molecules. We make it from saline because that's what our cells are filled with, but we produce less as soon as our mitochondria, where it's produced, start going downhill, which is at puberty. So at puberty, we have a lot if you're a healthy child, but you starts going, your production goes down, down, down throughout while we age. Every decade of life, we have a lot less. And you see, most importantly, you see what happens to us. Our skin ages. I mean, I'll be 60 in about a month. Number one, most people think I don't look 60, and that's great. But the fact is, I don't feel 60 because
You
what's
don't act
happened,
60 either.
well, what happens on the out, what happens
I
on
mean,
the,
I've seen the things you do. I've seen you like do these crazy sports and all these things.
yeah, yeah. But
Have you always been like this?
well, I mean, I have to tell you, I've been drinking it since after I saw what it did with my dad. I got on the product at the end of 2011, so I've been drinking it for what, 9 years now, and I do things now that I couldn't do before. I used to take ibuprofen every time I golfed, and now I can golf 2 rounds of golf. I don't take ibuprofen. I have tons of energy. I weigh less than I did then. I mean, it's a miraculous product, but bottom line is this: it can't hurt anybody. It's something that's in us, and we just produce less as we get older. And when you drink it, you're raising your levels back up. And I shot a video that explains how it works. Whyitspossible.com. Whyitspossible.com. And it's a simple explanation. I simplified it. I'm on the medical board of this company. I don't work for the company, but I kind of have a way of explaining things like almost like a liaison between the scientists that write the textbooks and the people who just want the benefit, whether they don't sleep well or they hurt or they have breathing issues or eye issues. So that little video should be helpful for people that want to understand how it works.
I have to say that since I've been using it, I just, the first day when I started feeling like a different person and I could think, is that normal?
Well, it crosses the blood-brain barrier. The safety part of this is what I love. You can't be allergic to it. There's no toxicity to it, and it doesn't interfere with anything anybody
How
else
can
is doing.
that be? Because everybody says that it's impossible for something that could do that to our bodies.
Well, all you have to do is look at the difference between a 15-year-old and a 30-year-old. You know, who heals faster from injuries, who has less
Why
health
is that?
issues.
Why
And
is
then
it?
and then look at a difference between a 30 and a 60-year-old. Because as we age, we have less and less and less of what's in this bottle. It's exactly what's in us.
So why haven't they figured out something like this before? Why is it taking so
Well,
long?
like I said, if you go to pubmed.gov, that's our nation's Library of Medicine, and you put in the search bar redox, REDOX signaling molecules, you'll see that this whole science emerged in the 90s. I graduated with a biology degree, University of Maryland in the 80s, and then in Chicago for podiatric medical school. And then I became board certified in foot surgery. I don't do that anymore. I just do this. I just share this with people and educate people. But the science
Why?
emerged
Why?
in the
Why
90s.
have you decided? Why did you decide to do this?
Oh, this is an obligation. When I saw what it did to my dad and then on several other people and myself back in really 2011, I realized that this is a massive breakthrough. This is not some product. They're great products. This is a breakthrough for mankind. And I was telling people about it anyway. I was telling everybody about it. I'm like, you got to get this stuff. And then I realized, you know, they pay you to do that. And I'm like, well, I would have told people anyway. Then I looked at how they pay you and
But explain. I mean, this is the thing that I don't get about this is why are they doing network marketing? Everybody hates that. Why did they choose network marketing?
they kind of had to. A pharmaceutical
Why?
company offered to buy it, and the founders of the company were going to sell it. There's a great video. There's a video at a website called amazingmolecules.com, amazingmolecules.com, and the video is called The Genesis of ASEA. It's fascinating how this started. I mean, these were not network marketing people at all. I mean, far from it. The guy started the company, was in charge of international strategy of a Fortune 50 company, $36 billion company. This company this year will do about 200 million. It's not 36 billion yet, but it will be because every person on this planet is getting
Why is
older.
it taking so long? Why is it taking so long for people to find out about it?
It's just a ripple. Most people, look, breakthroughs always sound too good to be true. You know, you could tell this to 10 of your closest friends, and 5 will say, I don't believe it, Kelly. I
Yeah,
read
they
it
think
all
I'm
over.
crazy.
Yeah.
They all think I'm crazy. No
Well,
one believes it.
they'll all be on
Except
the product one day.
the people who've known me for 10 to 15 years, who've seen me not be able to walk and see me suffer, and they now can see me dance and run around like I'm 25 again.
Yeah.
They go, how is this possible? I haven't even had a chance to explain it to them yet because
Well,
it's happened so fast.
but I'll tell you, you know, for the closed-minded people, Kelly, the best thing to do is this. If somebody's closed-minded, I want to get through to them, not because I want to make money. They know somebody that may not be here in the next couple of years if they don't know about this product, right? And if I can't get through to that closed-minded person with blinders on, that's just kind of brainwashed by the medical system that you just take drugs for things and this sounds too good to be true, or they look at Google as a research engine. It's really a search engine, right? If someone's about to walk away, I'm praying that something in their body hurts them. Not because
What?
I want,
Why
not
would you
because
do
I want.
that? That's awful.
Well, the reason is important. It really is. It's because the gel version of this, which is marketed for wrinkles, right? So it rejuvenates skin cells.
Hey, everybody, look, I've got a picture. I had a manicure yesterday and a pedicure, and I said, forget it. Hold on one second. I have to see it in a spray bottle, and instead of using the alcohol that stings me, I sprayed it all over everything.
Yep.
Why? Why is this better than alcohol? Why doesn't it sting me?
because it's made from saline. I mean, it's patented. It's not salt and water anymore. But let me just mention this because I only have a couple minutes. The gel is clear. It has no
Wow,
smell,
that's cool.
no greasiness, and it's marketed for wrinkles, right? So you put it on your face. But when I was just saying, if I'm talking to a closed-minded person, I'm just, especially if they have a sphere of influence, because they can create a ripple effect. They can tell people about this, and they tell people, and they tell people, and it just spreads around the globe. That's what's happened with me. But here's the thing. The reason I'd like to have them have some discomfort, I don't want them to be dying in agony, but I know that if I have 10 people who are hurting and they just take 10 minutes, they give me 10 minutes and they put this on properly, and I shot a video, shot a video, 6 minutes, 6reasons.com. It's in there. I know that in 10 minutes, I know what's going to happen to 9 of them. And so out of these 10 closed-minded people that they're dismissing it, they could walk away. But if someone's hurting, you know, they're like, I'll try your silly thing. Let's see what happes.
So
I know
I have to
darn
tell
well
you a
what's gonna
couple
happen.
stories. I have some friends, and I'm not going to mention any names, but I know someone who, as you get older, things happen in your body, and you're not the same. And I have an 80-year-old friend who struggles with a few things, and I was telling him about the product, and he decided to buy it and try it, but he was skeptical, and he's looking at everything scientifically, and then he sees, okay, I'll try this. I see scientific that there is some things, and he met you, and he goes, okay, I've got to. But when he turned around and asked his mate about it, he turned around and he's in a different country, and he found out that the mate's mother has been taking it for the last 2 years, and that's why she's okay. She's still alive and she's happy.
It's a very important product. And, you know, let me just make a comparison for people, because there are people watching it that say, I don't believe it. You know, it's a breakthrough, and breakthroughs always sound too good to be true. Always. Anytime something's happened in the history of mankind, the scientists or the people who invented it know it's true. Take the light bulb, right? Thomas Edison invites people to his house and says, look, at nighttime, he's got candles lit. I've invented something that's going to make it so people don't need flames anymore to light their house at night, right? Who wants to invest in my invention? No one's going to do it, because they're like, oh, come on, Tom, that's ridiculous. No one's ever lit a room without a flame, ever, right? So he's like, well, you know, you're not going to invest. I'm telling you, it's going to change the world. No one's going to invest. There's one way that Thomas Edison could have every single person empty their pockets and go to the bank and take every penny out of their bank. And that way is with an experience. All he has to do is blow out the candles and the lanterns. It's dark, puts the light switch on, the lights come on. And they're like, I don't understand how it works, but my God, this is going to change things. That's what we have here. And that's why I love the fact that the gel version does what I just talked about, because it opens people's minds up to, wow, it's a breakthrough. It's really real. I've been high as a kite since 2011 with this. And I know you just got started with it, and you're already helping people. The more people you help, the higher
I
you're going to
can't
get.
not, because of what it's doing to me. But let me ask you about the Olympic athletes.
Yeah.
Whoops,
So
I lost you for a second. Look at this. These things are amazing. These little packs you can take on the go. And I hear that you market, or not, the Olympic athletes are using this product and it's helping them. Explain that.
well, that's one of the 6 reasons why people take the time to look at this. There's 6 reasons. And I shot another video, 6 minutes, 6reasons.com. I mentioned it. It's in there. But one of the reasons is athletic performance. Athletes run much faster and further. There are double-blind studies on this. They have faster recovery. And so it's no banned substances. So we have Olympic gold medalists. There's a website, ASEAathletes.co. ASEA, A-S-E-A athletes.co. But everybody gets the benefit. I mean, those are elite athletes that want to they're performing here, but they want to perform here. Well, the average person is not an Olympic athlete. They're performing here, but simply by drinking the product, you're performing here. So everybody wants to have more energy. As we get older, our energy goes down. Like I said, I'm going to be 60 in a month. I feel like I'm 25. All 3 of my kids are in their 20s. I have the exact amount of energy that they do. It's a blessing to be on this stuff.
Do they take it like you do?
My kids, my kids do.
To your children?
My
Yes.
kids do. My daughter won't. She won't take it. She
And
had,
how is she doing compared to the one who is?
oh, she's okay because kids are healthy, but she'll take it one day. You know why she won't take
Okay.
it?
Why?
She had laser hair removal. And
What?
so none of her hair grew back. She started drinking ASEA and her hair grew back. It helps your body repair damaged
Her
cells.
hair grew back?
Her cells, the laser damages the hair follicle
So
cells.
wait. Does that mean when I shave my legs, like I'm gonna have to shave them more often now that I'm using this product?
Well, people's hair generally grows in thicker. And people that are bald should take pictures of their head before and after.
Really?
I used to be completely bald. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't.
Get out of here.
I'm
What
just
about this? What about this product?
Well, that's the serum. So there are three redox products the company has, and one is the drink, one is the gel, and the other is the serum. And the serum is just more concentrated, basically. So if you don't like wrinkles, you drink this and you put this on your face. If you really don't like wrinkles, you drink this, you put this on your face, and you also use the serum. But
So I've been watching and reading and seeing that after some time you can see a significant difference, and the women are using this product and men and not having to do any plastic surgery and things like that.
yeah, everybody should take before and after pictures. And
Wow.
before
I
you
love this
start,
stuff. It
take
just feels like
pictures.
it moisturizes. I
Yeah,
feel like I'm putting something in my skin and it was actually made for the skin?
yeah, but you can use it for a lot of things. But the main thing is when people start on the product, Kelly, they want to know where they are today. So take pictures of your skin, anything that's not normal on your skin, take pictures, whatever it is, and take serial pictures every week. But also baseline everything about your health. How well do you sleep? This product turns the genes back on that help us sleep. We slept better when we were younger, right? So
Right.
baseline your sleep, your energy, your mood, your memory, your focus, breathing problems, eye problems, anything that's a cellular problem, and everything's a cellular problem, and anything that you see you didn't have when you were younger, just baseline it and just start drinking the product and putting it on your skin and track your progress and watch what happens.
And so you can even spray this product into your eyes
Yeah.
because it's safe. So there's no harm that can come with this product for
No,
anybody. You can't be
no,
allergic to it because this is what's in your body.
correct.
Wow. So that's why I want to tell everybody, because I am sick of the fact that you can put things in your body and there's all these side effects. If there's no side effects, everyone should know about this. There's no reason why anyone shouldn't be using this if they want to take care of themselves and feel better and happier and not support other things that have side effects and hurt you.
I agree. I've been in wellness now since 1997, and I've seen things happen with natural products that made my head spin. And they never taught me this in podiatric medical school. My colleagues that are MDs don't know about these things. And I realized that there's so many things out there. And I think that 90% of people that take medications don't need to take medications. They need to do something, but their doctors are not educated on acupuncture or herbs or ASEA. So the doctor says, oh, you have high cholesterol? Here's the prescription. Oh, you have depression? Do you want this one or this one? And they write scripts. That's what they do because that's what they're taught. And it's sad, but it's not that doctors aren't evil. I mean,
I tried everything, and then finally I went to my doctor and I said, look, I've tried everything and nothing works and I'm having all these side effects. And she goes, have you thought about going to a holistic practitioner? And so I made appointments and I was doing that, but still, they didn't have anything like this.
they will. Everybody, it's like the light bulb. Everybody's going to know about it. It's been growing every year in the past 10 years. Started in the US. Now it's in 33 countries. I was in Asia twice last year, in Singapore,
Wow.
Malaysia, and the Philippines. It's spreading around the world. And
Well, I'm really excited. Thank you so much for being there and bringing this out and spending your time telling people about it. I really appreciate you because you're a doctor and I have so many people who won't listen to me, but they'll listen to you.
Well, I'll tell you, it's just a matter of opening your mind a little bit with something that can't hurt you. The company even backs it with a money back guarantee for 30 days. There is no risk. People think I'm getting scammed. There's no risk. All it can do is help you. There's no way it can hurt you in any way. So Kelly, I appreciate, thanks for having me on and thanks for sharing.
Yes. Have a great day. Thank you. We'll see you next time. I
All right.
really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Hi, hey everybody, it is me, Kelly Ensign, also known as Sheena Kelly, and I have come to tell you a little bit about what has transformed my life the last 8 months. I went on a quest, a lot of pain in my jaw, and I was clenching my jaw, I guess, with who knows, but with stress for a long time. And I finally went to a dentist and I was told it was root canals, this and that. And the bottom line is, it was none of that. The doctor happened to pray for me, who is a dentist. And the next thing I knew, I was studying the Bible. And I decided to study the Bible in every religion and go really deep into it. Now, at 7 years old, I dedicated my life to Christ and I had a really deep faith. And it never changed. It's just been a long roller coaster of a lot of different things. And for a while, I just did not have a church, but I still had a relationship with God. And since the last 8 months, where I've been delving deep into the Bible, finding scriptures, renewing my relationship with God, Jesus Christ, and the Holy Spirit, my life has changed significantly in a number of ways. And I really have to say that because of that, I have found my whole life unfolding very rich, my heart opening, and what I want to do is give back to the world. And that's why I've developed this foundation to give back and be a piece of anything I can do to help during these times of COVID-19. I have a lot of friends reaching out to me saying, look, we don't know what we're going to do. We can't do our businesses the same. And I'm like, okay, so I have this vision. I'll help you. And the next thing I know is one friend I told, she went off and started doing it. But then she's like, I said, wait, that's not what I had exactly. She's like, well, how are you going to do it? And I go, I don't know. But I went in, delved into the Bible, went deep into my relationship with Jesus Christ, and asked him to help me to figure out what I could do to make a difference. And I listened and I prayed and I cried and I listened because I could feel the cry in the world right now. Everyone's looking for answers. They're looking for leadership and they're looking for an open heart. And I think all of us need to look inside right now and pray. Pray for ourselves and pray for the world and pray for everybody. I mean, don't hide your heart. Look at ways that you can open it up and give back to the world. Not just taking, but looking how you can help and love everybody. And I tell you, if you look deep and you pray, you will find answers for yourself and other people. And that is basically why I think it's so important for all of us right now to make sure that we can love ourselves so we can love other people. And if you can't love yourself, you can't be benevolent to other people. So start right here with yourself, okay? And know that if you need any help, we're here and we will listen to your story. We will see if we can feature you and help you on our show in any way. And just know that we are here and we know that if you have a prayer, we'll listen and we'll do anything we can to help. More than just pray, but show you action in any way we can with an open, loving heart, me and everyone I know, because I'm keeping myself with like-minded, loving vibrations all around. And that's very important, you guys, to love yourself and love everybody around. And even if it's just a little dog or it's a bird or anything, just be loving to nature and the animals and the earth, and it will get back to us. Very important. Anyway, lots of love to all of you, and we'll see you a little bit later because next we have some great big surprise. Here we go. Okay, Jade. This is one of my dearest friends in the world. I met her through my husband, who I'm now a widow, but she and him were friends for, I don't know, like 40 years, Joan?
Almost. You know what? I opened my office in 1980 and he walked in 1983.
Okay.
So you're right.
So
Almost 40 years.
So my name, Sheena Kelly Dante, came from me being Kelly and a warrior to me meditating and doing my yoga positions and finding that I'm really truly a goddess with the grace of God, which we didn't know what Sheena meant till Dr. Joan, which means what? the grace of,
Joan means grace. God is gracious, grace of God. God is gift of God. God is gracious. Your name means God is gracious. Who thought would have known Sheena also means God is gracious. So you have two angels right here, guys.
so the thing that's very interesting is, you're getting this or not? Okay. Oh, just like that. So the thing that's very interesting here is that Joan and I are very independent and very strong-willed. And we're very much introverts in our own right. We'll come out and we'll give energy, but really we like to be alone a lot. And I know most people can't understand me anyway. I don't like to talk too much, but when I do talk, it's usually pretty intense. And so I have to watch it. I'm really working on being more loving and not having anger. And part of this has happened because Joan is a coach. So Dr. Joan Hangarter used to be a chiropractor. Want to tell them a little bit about that?
Well, chiropractor for almost 40 years, guys. But as part of my chiropractic, I always learned to sort of listen to inner guidance. And so I added to my practice intuitive coaching and counseling, and also energy healing to help people really align their body, mind, and spirit to do your mission this life. So I kind of do it all. Very exciting.
I find that your classes and teachings are amazing, and learning to raise your vibration is incredible.
Well, then you'll like the next class. I'm preparing, just doing the market research on it, but it'll be connected.
What class is that?
Well, I'm preparing the title now, but it'll be a 4 or 6 week program on how to connect with your intuition and your guides for more happiness, health, and joy. And
Nice.
prosperity. So when you can use
Nice.
that information and be guided. So that's the class. And I'm working right now.
Oh, look what I found. You see where I am? I am in Noe's nest in the garden.
Love that garden. It's actually very
Isn't
nest-like.
it beautiful? Yes, it is.
It is.
So
It's
nice
very
to just tour
nest-like. My favorite place there besides the garden is the kitchen.
Yes, and if you
Having
like look
love.
behind me, everywhere you go, there's like a fountain or a piece of glass. Is where?
I love the kitchen.
Sorry, I'm walking away from. Oh, you love the kitchen.
I do. I was there once, and there was a whole group of people there for breakfast, and it was just so festive, so
You
lovely.
had breakfast here?
I did. I've had breakfast there twice,
Mm.
2 different times, I think. Yes. Yep. I think
Well,
so.
have you
I
ever had a
remember.
glass of wine here?
I've had a glass of wine there. Having a glass of wine there is like sitting in the
In
temple of the gods. It's
In here?
very delightful.
Have you been in here?
I have been. Yes, I've been in that beautiful.
Isn't it amazing? This is truly a temple. In fact, I've got to show.
home.
This is a piece of art. I don't think you've seen it yet. Look.
Oh my God, that's Sheila. Amazing.
It
That's
is.
an
It is.
outstanding
though.
piece of
It's a
art.
poster that looks like her and it says "Grow It," and we're using it as my art.
Oh, you mean that's not her? Looks just
No.
like her. She could say it looks just like
It
her.
looks just like her. I know. I
Yes.
showed it to you. I don't
It's
think
her-
she realizes it yet.
It's her little goddess self. That's how she looks to the goddess spirit world.
Yes. So we're using this in our art. Isn't that amazing?
Yes, love it.
And so my mentor, who's one of her best friends, Rebecca Nichols, brought this. Isn't that amazing?
Absolutely, absolutely.
Talk about synchronicity. Okay, so you're offering a class and you're offering your art, and I know you gave me some art, so let's talk about that.
All right.
You
well,
gave
let's
me
see if Dave can
pieces
put
of
it up
art.
for us so we can look at it. So these are 3, no, this is Sheena Kelly's art. Yes, perfect, perfect. All right. So up, they're all going up, perfect. Perfect, perfect. Which one do you want to talk about first, Sheena?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I had to disappear for a second. So the first picture, I want to talk about the Oracle Speaks.
Oh,
This Oracle is amazing because it's a self-portrait of Joan, but then it's a self-portrait of me. And so since we both have the same names, it's very interesting how we can both embody this energy, which means it's not just us. It can be many people embodying this energy.
well,
Yes?
the energy of the painting was, and this is really good for many of us building self-esteem. Look how her hands are on the hips. And as an oracle, she says, I know who I am. In fact, I know who you are. And I love, I take pride in myself. I trust my instincts. I trust that inner voice. So it's actually a very powerful affirmation for someone who feels called to her.
So then the next piece we're going to go to, and this piece is the Golden Temple. And I really like this because to me, it's a portal of all the angels coming in and going deep into the energy. And the water, it looks like an Atlantis. This is one of my favorite paintings.
Yes, it's one of mine too.
You could just sit in it and meditate and go really deep.
In fact,
It's
on
beautiful.
Zoom, I have to go right into it. Yes.
I know you've
It's
had
very
this painting
powerful.
sitting in the garage, but the fact that you gave it to me and I've been living with it, and now that I'm ready to give it back to my foundation, thank you so much for giving this gift to me for my birthday.
You're welcome.
And then the third picture we're going to go to is the Celestial Homecoming. What I like about this picture is that it's a path. Jay, do you have this one? There we go. So this picture, if you want to just put, this picture is like a path, and along the path are different things that happen. And I like it because it's a picture full of pictures. You can go really deep into this if you like have a colorful life, especially if you're an adventurer. You can sit, I used to sit right in front of it at the edge, and it looks like even a birthday hat, and a cross at the end, like you're going through a doorway into the light. Very cool. Anyway, thank you for these 3 gifts. We really appreciate it. Thank you for your time. And know, everybody, you can go onto our Give and Grow site and donate and buy the paintings and help be proactive to all the people that we know who are entrepreneurs, who are growing their businesses right now during the time where they don't know what to do because they don't have the public, but we're helping them, and this is a great way you can participate. Thank you so much. Take care. In here with one of the queens of the world, Sheila Ash. Okay. So everybody, this is Allison Downey, one of the most incredible healers that I've ever met. Tell us a little bit about yourself and what you do.
Hi, Sheena Kelly. So glad to be
Hi.
here. Thanks
Thank
for having
you.
me. I am an acupuncturist and transformation guide, and I work primarily over the phone and Skype, helping people clear emotional blockages with pleasure. It's heavy duty stuff that might be in your body, keeping you in a state of stress or anxiety, or just that sense, like a vague sense that you're not quite living the life you want. Anything
So
that,
stop
that
for 1
leads you-
second. Allison is amazing with when you have something stuck, an emotion in your body. She knows how to, with her energy, she knows how to get you to release it. I have been with a lot of therapists, a lot of healers. I have yet to find anyone who can do what she does, ever. I'm not talking like you can work your whole lifetime and never get these emotions out of your body. It's amazing. I was able to spend some months with Allison, and I spent every hour I could with her and her healing. And then I told people about her and helped her do some of her own, what would you call those? Your little workshops, your
Yeah.
little intensives. Allison does intensives. But when she goes on one like to Bali, she never comes back.
Catch me while you can.
That's the one thing. I went to Bali and then Allison went to Bali and we never saw each other again. We both went traveling. And that's the thing about when you get this travel fever and you're able to do what you want to do and you manifest. The two of us have been off. We haven't seen each other except this way. But that it's a wonderful way to keep close to your friends. One great thing about, I mean, nothing's great about what is going on with COVID-19, nothing. But we can look at it as an opportunity for us as entrepreneurs to expand and help each other. And Allison is one of those who, she likes to help people. And not only with her business, but with other charities, keeping them going. And this is why I am doing this foundation in the first place, because of Allison. Allison said, hey, I want to help this charity. I'm doing it. And she takes it running. I tell her my vision. She does it. And the next thing I know, she's like, let's do your vision bigger. So here we are.
So
But I want to tell you, if you have an opportunity to have a session with Allison and she's offering them at an amazing discount right now, you owe it to yourself to just do it. Nothing should be in your way. Everything's going to be listed. And I'm telling you, you have things stuck in your body and you want a change, go for it and give yourself sessions with Allison. It'll be the best thing you've ever done. I'm telling you, from me, if you ever get a chance to see her, and she's a very busy person, she picks who she's going to work with, grab it while you can.
Thank you so much for that beautiful.
Busy person, and she doesn't even have time to talk to me hardly. If you can have a 3-hour session with her, you'll never be the same. You'll be changed forever.
Thank you so much. So if, in case you're wondering, well, what exactly is it? I work with embodiments, so maybe guided visualizations into the body, into places that are stuck, how to move energy, and it might be using Qigong, which is like a Taoist kind of yoga, breath and movement in the body, how to move energy and just clear wherever things are not flowing of your full vitality. It's awakening inner creativity and joy to express itself freely through you in any way that it might have gotten stuck. You don't have to have anything specifically wrong. Many people just feel a little blah and want a recharge, and then they leave saying, I feel like my true, authentic core self, more free and liberated than I've ever felt. Often you can breathe easier. You just feel like aligned and vital. It's an enjoyable
Until the next
process.
one. It's addicting to be with Allison. I mean, if you have never been able to get deep into yourself and you feel stuck and you have a lot of negativity of past things that happened, release them. You don't have to hang onto it. It's a choice.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You can let it go. And she knows how to do it so effortlessly that if you...
Often one time, just one session to experience how much liberation is available right here and now. There's no reason to wait. If you have a little inkling that you think there's something that you could let go of, give it a shot. I worked mostly just one time, but then after digesting that, many people want to do another layer in time, but it's just a one-time experience. It's a couple hours. If you move quickly, it might just be an hour and a half or something. And if there's a lot to work with, it could be longer. We just play it by ear and tune in.
So give it a try. There's nothing you can lose. It is so much fun.
I look forward to whomever feels called. I look forward to working with you. Give me a ring. Oh, so and you can see the special. It's I love Sheena Kelly Dante, and I'm supporting her vision and offering a huge discount here just to stir up this Give and Grow community. So
thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. I don't know what I would do without you. This would not be existing if it wasn't for you saying, "Do it, manifest, help, come on, Kelly," and I'm like, "There's no way I can do this. There's no way." But somehow
Rockin'.
the vision kept coming and I did not stop. So it's getting to be something that I feel that it's going to help a lot of people. And thank you
All
for
right.
supporting and being on the foundation and making it possible to do this.
Mm.
So you will feel soft. You will feel able to open and let go of things you were holding you back that you never even knew you had. If you feel stuck in any way, unstick yourself. Let it all go. This
Yeah.
is opportunity right here and now. Do it.
Thank you. Whew.
Here, all three of us. Okay. This is Sheena Kelly Dante, and I am here with Allison Downey and Cassie Brizzi. Now, this is a very exciting thing. Cassie and Allison have known each other for a long time through dance. So Allison, tell us a little bit about how you met Cassie and about what you guys are doing with the dance.
I met Cassie like maybe 15 years ago through the ecstatic dance in Asheville, North Carolina. And both of us share a passion that I happen to think many people in the world would also share if they just knew what it was. And so we're telling you about it today. It's free form ecstatic dance, which means like the kind of dance that you might do in the kitchen when nobody's watching and you just hear some music that moves you and your body knows what it wants to do. Taking that forward and doing it with other people and exploring deeper layers of what's held in your emotional body, in your mind, through the body. This is what Cassie has spent her life investigating. And she has this beautiful way of guiding people into the dance. And what does that mean, into the dance? It's like if you set aside time, she holds these workshop spaces or like maybe a 40-minute or an hour-long dance where you go in and you put everything from the world aside, and that's just your time. It's like it's exercise, it's self-expression. For me, it's therapeutic. It's like everything that's inside that I hadn't digested gets to like work itself out. And Cassie has this beautiful gift at guiding that process, giving you not any steps. You do what your body wants, but she guides the little invitations about what you're feeling, how to tune in. And it really creates a very rich experience. So I've been dancing under her guidance for many years, and it's just a beautiful experience, whether you've never done it before or have been doing it all your life.
Thank you, Allison.
Mm.
You know how special we inspired each other on a lot of different levels as far as our progression, both in the dance and in our personal growth. So that goes a long way. And embodiment and movement was just a shared journey since 2005. So, so it means a lot to me, actually. Yes, my practice is actually, the name has changed multiple times. I think I've landed with the official one, and that would be Body Oracle. And pretty much the way that I felt my way into this is the dance is about what I feel as a metaphor is a kaleidoscope. So there's lots of tumbling, there's lots of edges, there's lots of angles, and there's lots of color and beauty. And that's really what it is to be of the human experience. So we use the dance as a platform. Instead of calling it dance, because that can be intimidating for a lot of people, that brings up some shyness. But it's just about movement and expression and coming home to ourselves. And in the process, like Allison said, there's lots to be revealed. There's lots to be explored, and there's lots to be revealed. And some of it may even come as a surprise because the music has texture and form. And much of it will not be familiar, but it's like riding the wave of adventure through the body. And there's much knowing to be found, which is why it's called Body Oracle. There's lots of wisdom in the nooks and crannies. There's lots of ways to move ourselves in ways that are just completely unknown, and we just have to remain curious. So this is the adventure.
Thank you so much for doing this. And I've been doing these body dances through the 5 rhythms for, I don't know, like 20 something years. I didn't know you guys, but when I found Allison doing it, I went to all of them in Kauai and I had so much fun. But when I found them in Sausalito, California, I did 4 hours of dancing straight. 4 hours.
Wow.
There were 4 hours. I went to both, and you had to buy your tickets early because they sell out. So I know that there are so many dancers out there who've been doing things like that, and now they can't. And gives an opportunity for all of us internationally to come together. And the one thing that I took a salsa class, and the one thing they said is if you could dance salsa, you can speak a language throughout the world. Well, what it is, if you can dance, you can speak to anybody throughout the world. So you don't need to speak to be able to move your body and let go.
And something I love about what she brings to the dance is incredible music mixes. So
Yes.
what she's offering that she'll tell in a moment is giving you a chance to dance in your living room, which you could do by putting on the radio or whatever else. But she curates all genres of music and makes this sequence that takes you on a journey of all different rhythms. Some are fast, some are slow, and it creates this like well-rounded experience that's just really
Okay, let's get to the songs. What are you offering, Cassie? Let's hear about it.
What am I offering? Well,
Yes.
for this little exploration, it's only 2 songs, and what can be explored and experienced in the texture of 2 songs, and how we can shift ourselves in a matter of 5 minutes, like literally 5 minutes.
Yes.
What happens?
So basically, you can be stuck somewhere, and all of a sudden you're in a dance.
Right.
And you get to let it go. It's a choice, and you can be stuck anywhere in your life. You can turn around, put on the music, and let it go.
That's right.
It's just a tool that we're teaching, that Cassie's teaching here, is letting things go through your body through music.
Yes.
So let's see these 2 songs. So basically, there's one fast song and then
There's
one slow song. Okay. So
and
what
then
are we going to
pick
start
up
with?
Momentum, and we'll descend it from there.
Okay.
So so yeah, we'll just allow the words to drop away, and you might feel the energy come in. You might feel the space around you draw in towards your body. It might permeate through the skin, and feel the compression as it moves to the center of the breastbone, and just feel it descend slowly down to ground. And how do we feel that transition? And now if Jade will start the first song, and if you can start from moment, feel the texture of it from the outside in. And then we feel the spirals begin from the center of the heart. The invitation comes in a spiral. With the inhale and the pause, what do we feel? Bring the invitation right out through the hands. Notice the breath continue to invite. And what do we find in a full pause? And presence. This is presence.
Now we're talking. Now we're talking.
And in the transition, how does the breath support? You might find a motion of repetition, feel transition. Stretch out from the center all the way out to the edge. Allowing the hips to engage. What do we liberate just through these hips? Bringing the inhalation all the way up through the body.
There we go. Thank you so much. So your offering is now on the internet.
It is. I'm offering a Tuesday and Thursday through Zoom. And I think I sent the link. And if Jade has that, otherwise I will find it.
I'm sure we
see.
have it. There
You
we
have it?
are.
So Tuesday nights are me. Oh, well, that wasn't it, but Tuesday nights are me. And Thursday nights I have a guest, Frank Mugisha
Oh,
from
that's
Uganda.
beautiful. Love that.
Yeah.
That's gorgeous.
It's
Looks like
6
you're
of
in
it
heaven.
this week.
Those shots.
It is Thursday, and this is my friend Frank from Uganda, and we met.
Nice.
We met at Golden Bridge, surfing the creative with a mutual teacher of ours who offers youth rites of passage. So I'm very excited to have him join us.
Well, thank you again for offering this and for being on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Until we see you again.
Yes, very soon. Bonne soirée.
I say I'm too late. Got nothing in my brain. That's what people say. That's what people say. I go on too many dates, but I can't make them stay. At least that's what people say. That's what people say. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop moving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. And the faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. I never miss a beat. I'm lightning on my feet. And that's what they don't see. That's what they don't see. I'm dancing on my own. Dancing on my own. Make the moves up as I go. And that's what they don't know. That's what they don't know. But I keep cruising. Can't stop, won't stop grooving. It's like I got this music in my mind saying it's gonna be alright. 'Cause the player's gonna play, 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 play. And the haters gonna hate, 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 hate. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Heartbreaker's gonna break, 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 break. And the faker's gonna fake, 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 fake. Baby, I'm just gonna shake, 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 shake. Shake it off, shake it off. Shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off. I shake it off, shake it off.
Hey, hey, hey! Just think, while you've been getting down and out about the liars and the dirty, dirty cheats of the world, you could have been getting down to this sick beat.
My ex-man brought his new girlfriend. She's like, oh my god, but I'm just gonna shake into the fella over there with the hella good hair. Won't you come on over, baby? We can shake, shake, shake. Yeah. 'Cause the